Let's knit and quit Nick. Okay guys, I know it's always hard to quit vaping and even harder when you have the winter blues. It's dark and sad outside. I have a solution that will help keep you warm and help you quit vaping at the same time. Knitting. Because winter is so cold and gloomy, some people turn to their vapes to help them cope, but instead you should pick up this ball of yarn here and a pair of knitting needles. Distract yourself from your cravings in a way that is fun and relaxing. Plus at the end you actually get a very cool hat. All you need is 2 balls of a thin yarn or 1 ball of a thick yarn, some 3mm 16-inch circular needles, a stitch marker, and a tapestry needle. Depending on your head size, you want to cast on an even amount of stitches. I casted on 128. This beanie is knit in a 2x2 rib pattern, which means 2 knit stitches and 2 purl stitches repeated until the end. You make a knit stitch by inserting the needle into the back of the stitch, wrapping the yarn around, and then pulling that loop through the bottom. And you make a purl stitch by bringing the yarn to the front, and you stick the needle into the front of the stitch, wrapping the yarn around the front and pulling a loop through the bottom. If this looks complicated, it's because it is in the beginning, but just like quitting smoking, it's something that you get used to the more you stick with it. I knit the 2 knit stitches and 2 purl stitches over and over again until the hat reaches my desired length, and I knit the knit stitches together and the purl stitches together before running the working yarn through all the stitches to close up. And while I started with beanies, I eventually made my way to sweaters. This one just needed a few finishing touches. Let me know if knitting helps lift your mood. Personally, I always get a knitting high, and follow X program for more tips on how to quit vaping.